MacBook Air versus Dell XPS explained. In the vast universe of portable computing, two titans consistently vie for the throne: the MacBook Air and the Dell XPS. Choosing between them is more than a simple preference. It's about aligning a machine's core philosophy with your personal and professional needs. This decision often feels like navigating a complex digital language, filled with specialized terms and nuanced features. Over the next few minutes, we will decipher this language together, breaking down the essential vocabulary you need to make an informed choice. Our friendly digital guide will help us explore each device not just as a tool, but as a complete ecosystem. Let's begin this journey to determine which of these premium laptops is truly engineered for you in 2025. First, let's deconstruct the MacBook Air's appeal, which is rooted in its proprietary ecosystem. This term refers to a closed environment where hardware and software are exclusively designed by one company, Apple, to work seamlessly together. This integration creates a user experience that is famously smooth, intuitive, and secure, as if every component speaks the same native language. For users already invested in iPhones or iPads, the MacBook Air acts as the central hub, a concept known as walled garden. This synergy streamlines workflows and enhances connectivity, but it also means less flexibility for customization and third-party hardware integration, a critical trade-off to consider from the very beginning of your decision-making process. In stark contrast to Apple's walled garden, the Dell XPS champions the principle of open architecture. This design philosophy embraces versatility and user choice, running on the Windows operating system, which supports a vast array of software and hardware from countless manufacturers. Think of the XPS as a universal translator, fluent in the languages of numerous peripherals and components, offering immense potential for customization and upgrades. This openness allows users to tailor their machine precisely, whether by adding more RAM or connecting specialized external devices. This flexibility is a key advantage for those who value control and adaptability, but it can sometimes lead to more complex troubleshooting compared to a closed ecosystem. Moving from philosophy to performance, we must examine the core hardware. The MacBook Air operates on Apple's custom system on a chip, or SoC, which integrates the CPU, GPU, and memory into a single, highly efficient unit. This design is optimized for power efficiency and speed in common tasks. Conversely, the Dell XPS often pairs an Intel or AMD processor with discrete graphics, meaning the GPU is a separate, dedicated component. This configuration typically provides more raw power for graphically intensive applications like 3D rendering or high-end gaming. Understanding this architectural difference is crucial. It's the contrast between a masterfully tuned multidiscipline athlete and a team of powerful, specialized experts working in concert. Performance isn't just about internal specifications. It's also about the physical interaction that shapes your daily experience. Here, we compare tactile sensations and visual fidelity. The MacBook's keyboard is known for its responsive low-profile keys, while its trackpad uses haptic feedback, tiny vibrations that simulate a physical click, creating a consistent feel across the entire surface. The Dell XPS often counters with a deeper key travel preferred by some typists and, in its premium configurations, an OLED display. This screen technology offers perfect black levels and incredible contrast, as each pixel generates its own light. Your preference between these tactile and visual technologies will significantly influence your long-term satisfaction with the device. In today's tech landscape, we must also consider a laptop's aptitude for artificial intelligence tasks. This is where specialized hardware comes into play, future-proofing your investment. Apple's SoCs include a dedicated neural engine, a component specifically designed to accelerate machine learning processes, making AI-powered features in software feel instantaneous. Similarly, modern XPS models are equipped with an NPU, or neural processing unit, to handle sustained AI workloads efficiently without overburdening the main processor. These silicon brains are becoming increasingly vital, powering everything from real-time language translation to advanced photo editing. Their presence ensures your laptop remains relevant and powerful as AI becomes more integrated into our digital lives. So, how do we synthesize this information for a specific user? Let's start with creative professionals, video editors, graphic designers, and musicians. For this group, the MacBook Air often emerges as the frontrunner. Its M-series chip is highly optimized for creative software like Final Cut Pro and Logic Pro, offering remarkable performance per watt. The macOS environment and its color-accurate display provide a stable and predictable canvas for visual work. The concept of software optimization is key here. It's not just about raw power, but how efficiently the hardware and software communicate. For creatives deeply embedded in Apple's ecosystem, the seamless workflow and polished user experience make the MacBook Air a formidable creative partner. Now let's pivot to developers, data scientists, and power users who demand raw performance and ultimate flexibility. For this demographic, the Dell XPS frequently takes the lead. Its open architecture and use of the Windows operating system provide broader compatibility with a wide range of programming languages, development tools, and scientific software. The option for a discrete graphics card offers the computational horsepower needed for machine learning model training or complex simulations. Furthermore, the potential for user-upgradable RAM and storage is a critical advantage for future-proofing and adapting the machine to evolving, intensive workloads. Here, versatility and raw computational power are the most valuable currencies. Finally, what about the most common user? The student, the professional, and the everyday browser. For this group, the decision becomes much more nuanced and personal. The MacBook Air offers unparalleled ease of use, strong security, and exceptional longevity, making it a reliable, set-it-and-forget-it choice. The Dell XPS, on the other hand, provides greater flexibility and often a better performance-to-price ratio, appealing to the budget-conscious user who still wants a premium feel and Windows compatibility. At this point, the choice hinges less on technical dominance and more on personal preference for the operating system, existing devices, and the kind of day-to-day experience you find most comfortable and productive. Ultimately, the battle between the MacBook Air and Dell XPS has no single winner, because the best laptop is the one that best serves you. The true goal of this comparison was to equip you with the technological vocabulary, from proprietary ecosystem to NPU, to confidently analyze your own needs and make a smart decision. By understanding the core philosophies and key hardware differences, you can now look beyond marketing and choose a machine that will genuinely empower your work and creativity. To continue mastering the language of technology and stay ahead of the curve, be sure to subscribe to our channel. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive.